Hello, hello, hello. There we go. We are live on every platform now.
Yep, pretty much. Oh, it's a bank robbery.
Now, I just need to tag the server. Here's my Discord server. Okay. I think I tagged everyone. We have it down. We can do it. Hello there. How are you all doing? How's it going? Hey Jay, what's going on? How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm good. Like I said, I won't complain. Like not all too much, I guess. Bubbles? Bubbles. Hello, Biohazard. How you doing? Oh. Is the music too loud or is the music okay that way? I'm alive and well. How about yourself? I'm good. Can't complain. Never complain. It's good. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna start it. I think we are going to talk a little bit about media decks. So before we in general start with doing a media deck or just looking at one and then just doing a little bit of touch-ups and trying to take a look what a media deck actually is. Hi Mighty. Hi Garish. So what is actually a media deck? No, it's not like a stream deck. It's yeah, who's that? It's a cooler content creator on your channel, Val. A media deck is, if you will, This is not the handsome usual boy, no. It's a much more handsomer boy. It is a curriculum. No, how do you say it in English? Oh my god. I fucked it up so bad today. Okay, no, I was right. Curriculum vitae, a CV. So a media deck is somewhat of a CV or a resume for streamers. This is where you list all your accomplishments. I know a lot of people will say, I have accomplished nothing. That is not true. You always accomplish something. And that's also not the mindset we are going with. We are just going with the mindset we are amazing. And I just want to clarify that. So, yeah. That's how we roll here. Okay. So that is a media deck. Does my personal CV work for this? No. Your personal CV will just contain of being a Chihuahua and a Muppet, so I wouldn't write that down exactly. Extra glad I'm listening then. Perfect. So before we start in general, I'm gonna show you my media deck that I did in cooperation with a wonderful person called Ressa. She's the community manager of the Versus Evil team I'm on, and she helped me doing this. So she said it's good. I take her word for it. She works with this stuff constantly, so she knows her stuff, I guess. And without further ado, we are going to capture, and there we go. So this is my personal media deck. As you can see, there are some other workshops coming in, like the brand colors, high danger spikes. Like I use gray and green as my brand colors. So what you do is like you put up your logo. I used one of my emotes because I think this emote is kind of cute and is a little bit softer than my usual stuff. So I chose to use that. Then I have a little about section here, which is basically my biography. Hailing from the magical Orklands of Grolgan, the Orkosaurus is a former elf hunter turned content creator. The Orkosaurus is an orc VTuber with focus on indie games on Twitch and variety games on YouTube. So basically introducing myself with a little quip with one sentence, introducing my content with one sentence. Down here I put the teams and sponsors. I'm on the CC, which I'm basically also spearheading. I have the Team LVG, obviously this has to go. Because I don't identify with the Indie Game Collective anymore, and I want to have the Mononoke Kodama logo here. So I haven't updated it. Sponsors are here. We have Versus Evil and we have Bonus Stage. So throw everything out that you can, and if people see that or potential sponsors, because you use this kind of stuff to throw that at potential sponsors. Like if somebody says, okay, we are looking for potential partners, you just throw this at them because they know everything they need to know about you. So freshly brewed stats to stay into my barista shtick a little bit. We have the Twitch stats, which is now 1.3k actually. The views and the concurrent viewers. Like, you can pull these numbers from Twitch Tracker. I would suggest you take Twitch Tracker and not the actual number from Twitch, just to fluff it up a little bit, because Twitch is quite harsh if you just look at Twitch from a CCV perspective, because they only count, because I don't know how they count your views, but rates also don't count, and it's Twitch is harsh. So I suggest to get your CCV, I would suggest you go to Twitch Tracker. I have my YouTube channel here with Orcus Grindhouse. I have my subscriber count. I have my total views. Then we have my main. So I would just use your main social media. Mine is Twitter. That's why I basically said, okay, the Orcosaurus. I have my 2k followers. I have 61k impression. I update this once per month because these things change. And I have an 6.8% engagement rate, which is pretty good, I have heard. And I also have TikTok and Instagram, so they can see, yeah, okay, he's also there. My recent content and what that is indie games showcases with a focus of horror, action, RPG, narrative, story-driven games, video game playthroughs, and charity streams. This is like the main content I do. If you do something else, then you can add it to it, but I would keep it brief and just put in the one thing that you constantly do. Like, if you're a Dead by Daylight streamer, then just write, I'm a Dead by Daylight streamer, and maybe put something else in there, like occasionally I play other horror games. So they know what kind of audience you are attracting. Available for means, what am I available for? And what am I doing? What can you do with me? Collaborations with other streamers, VTubers, brand partnerships, obviously, sponsorships, obviously. Voice acting roles, professional video game translations. This is something that is very specific to me. That's why I put it up. Maybe somebody needs a translator at one point. Certified translator and interpreter in Germany, fluent in command of English, native German language, and my price. So yeah, this is basically my media deck. So far, I've had good feedback on it by a lot of people. And yeah, that's basically how you're supposed to build it. So let me go real quick to the other tab. So I've prepared a little bit. We can like start a little bit. I do it on Canva. You might want to build it in Word or somewhere else in another graphic program. I would just suggest doing it in Canva is pretty easy. Canva has a lot of options, also for free. I'm not affiliated with them. I just use them all the time. That's why Canva is basically my go-to thing. You can upload your own fonts on Canva as well. You can even do the farb codes if you have them for your brand. Like if you want to do a style guide, which we do next month, then you probably have written down your color code and everything, and you can just try to find something here. So the cool thing about Canva is you can already have prepared designs like this one. I know that this contains the color of the trans flag, for example. So if you are trans or and are in the space, you can use this color scheme and you're already having something. You already have this quicksand and the shriek hand. You can, for example, do a title. Yeah, so, but that's not what we're here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I started first with getting my background. So this was here, right? This is the standard background I use on Canva. This is my standard background because I always say, yeah, I have gray and green as my main colors. And this is my main color on my main background on Canva. I'm not your twin Lord Valorn Gaming. But welcome. And then what I did, I searched for green, or green. Taking a look. So you can find, let's make it a color, maybe. For example, this one or this one. I think I took this one, yeah. So I know that this is a, this is 1400 times 2000 pixel. That's the format I choose because that's the format you're using when you do your CVs. So I know exactly how broad it needs to be. 700, and then it's exactly in the middle. So you have a split right down here. You can also do it the other way around. So you have exactly a split down in the middle and can then stop. So we can then go to my uploads. We can, for example, put this guy up here to make it a little bit different. Looks kind of nice, I know. Then we go to the text and just say, for example, this is my this here is my personal brand lettering. So I just say about, for example. So since this is adjusted, can stretch this a little bit more, and then we can align it because Canva does that automatically. Can align it so it is in the middle with the graphic. And then we can write our about text, and we can go here, search, for example, silver bar. We find this one. We can even make a this different colors. So we could make it gray. Or for example, what else jives very well with green is always yellow. You want to be more colorful. But yeah, stay a little bit within your brand. And like I said, the cool thing about Canva is you can put your brand colors in here too. So that helps you tremendously to keep track of everything. Yeah, and then you go and start building your media deck, essentially. I think I don't really need to explain it all that much more. I think you all got the gist of it. If you want to build a media deck, you can, I mean, the people who know me, I know this goes also up on YouTube, so if you don't know me, don't do this. But the people who know me and who, the people who don't know me, please don't do this. The people who know me and want to build a media deck, they can send it to me and I take a look at it. So you can basically have somebody looking over it and telling you what, if that's a good media deck, not so good media deck. You can also, by the way, make a, this is a horizontal media deck, right? There is no shame if you prefer vertical, you can do that as well. So you can change it around, for example, with 2000 times 1400. There is no shame in that. You can completely change that around if you want to do it. Then it looks a little bit different and you need to work differently with the format. So yeah, that's basically it. You are flexible. I've seen them being horizontal. I've seen them being vertical. You can also just make it 1900 times 1080, like the 16:9 format, if you want to do it horizontally. So yeah, important is that the message comes across, that you type in what your content is about, what you stand for, and basically what you tell your potential business partner, brand partner, however you want to call them, sees who you are and what you're doing. And that's it. Are there any questions? I'm taking questions from the audience. If there are any, that is. Where's the free buffet? That's in the back. And only I get it. Sorry. No questions here. Okay. Well, I know this was a bit of a shorter media deck, a bit of a shorter workshop this time, but I think you might not be too mad about it, and I think this one was fairly short and to the point, because there's actually not much I can do. What I will do, however, is I try to see if I find time. I will offer like a building party, so we can build a media deck together. I think that's also a good idea. I will talk with Val and with Val about it, so we find something where I can chill in his Discord and we can build something together, whoever is interested. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we do that, and I will obviously also do it for the CC, but I don't have to talk to anyone there because I'm the boss. So yeah. Okay. That's it, kids. Thank you for listening. It's not really all that hard. Just remember, be on point, be your brand, and everything else will be fine. It's gonna be okay. And with that, I'm the Orcosaurus, and I'm out. Bye-bye.